It's dab time, motherfucking dab time, time to take a fucking dab break.
Hi.
Other action figures each sold separately. From
Record the purr.
Jenny, get the door. It must be Cousin Willie. Okay. Hi. What's up?
There we go. Something chill to watch. The following video is rated R and is intended for an adult audience. So if you're under 18, take a fucking hike, eh? As this video may contain adult themes and situations, strong language and opinions, good and bad advice, cannabis cultivation and consumption. So as long as you're a responsible adult, kick back, spark one up, and enjoy the show. No bunny yet. Oh, green screen. There we go. Hi, everybody. Cannabeard Grows here. How the heck are you doing? I hope you're all well. Well, there's a dab time called. Let me stir up my frickin' coffee. Right here. This is a fresh new coffee from Jaywin. Jaywin sent me a whole bunch of beans in the mail. This is his favorite coffee. Jaywin, you're gonna have to tell me in chat again. I forgot the name of it, but holy fuck, that's hot. Wow. I'm gonna have to make a new coffee. That is hot water that tastes a little bit like coffee. I fucked up the brew. God damn it. Dog damn it. I'll use half of this, but like I gotta pour an espresso over top of this or something, because this is weak as fuck. I fucked up. I even Lava's espresso. Yeah, it I filled the fucking container, my reusable thing, and that is very weak coffee. So you gotta just freaking bear with me here for 1 minute. I'm gonna pour half of this out and pour a pod over top of it, and I will be right back. Okay, here we go. Sorry it took so long. I had to pour a new pod through it. Okay. Let's just stop and have ourselves a dab. Oh, excuse me. Have a dab first. Oh, shit. How's it going? It's going pretty good. How are you doing? What's up, Beard? I'm at the dispensary right now picking up. Nice. Hi, dispensary. How you doing, dispensary? Hey, here we go. I'm gonna smoke on a little bit of the Pineapple Express live resin. I've got a whole lot left, but I'm getting in there before my wife smokes it all. Or before I smoke it all. Excuse me. Oh. It says a name on it.
Yeah, there are a whole bunch of family,
Amy?
friends, and whatever names.
Oh, okay.
I just hit that down elbow bruise.
Oh, I was about to say, what's wrong, honey? You got a sour face on. What happened? And
I hit the damn fucking thing that I hurt real bad on the freaking corner of a wall.
you hurt her elbow real bad the other day, and it's been tender. Been tender to say the least.
5 days now.
Yeah. She bruised something inside, and it don't feel good.
And I just bumped it on a fucking wall. I thought I could get over it, but it was literally a full-on good little square string.
There we go. Also, another thing that's interesting is my pods create a foam, like a fake crema on top.
It's nasty.
It's actually good when you mix it in, but if you just drink that before you mixed any of the sweetness into it, yeah, well, that's nasty.
No.
Better. Better.
No, it wasn't actually the funny bone. It's the curve.
It's never very funny.
And it's not, but it's like the curve. Not here, here.
That's kind of the funny bone, honey. The funny bone isn't the actual tip of it.
I know, but I didn't get that whatever the hell freaking tingling
Well,
everything else
so what,
that is.
What the
I got
funny
none
bone
of that.
is, what the funny bone is you're actually hitting a nerve.
Well,
There's
I
a
didn't
major
hit, like,
nerve cluster that goes through this section of your arm right in here, and if you hit it, it sends weird tingles that feels kind of like a Charlie horse
I
on
didn't get any
top
of that.
of the pain.
I know what that feels like,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I didn't get any of that this time.
Okay. I'm just saying that's what the funny bone is, and it's not really very funny.
I
It just
know that it's
it feels
not a
weird.
bone.
It feels
I
weird
know
is what they
that
call
it's
it.
not a bone.
Yeah. So everybody, I'll announce it after the session. I'm gonna chill out here, wake up, have my coffee, have some dabs, just relax for a little bit. But there is a winner for the Mars 420 Hydro. And the only thing I'm gonna say about it right now is diligence works. I told you people that every single entry you do, or every comment on every video is considered an entry. And, wow, some of you took that very seriously. Some more than others, but some of you, you know who you are, spent a lot of time. There was about 3 names that I kept seeing repeatedly that were severely huge contributors to the contest. So congratulations on all 3 of you. You know who you are, and all I'm going to say for now is one of you won. One of you that spammed the crap out of it won. That's all I'm going to say. You'll have to find out after the session. I'll do another live stream just on the Cannabeard Grows YouTube channel, and I'll announce it. Maybe I'll even do a video. Maybe I'll do a video, because videos are easier to find than the live stream things. And since the giveaway was a video, I think I'll do a video of that too. Well, we don't have a whole lot of good flavors down here today. We got this weird stuff that has a funny aftertaste that's sort of only okay.
I'm probably mostly gonna have mine.
You got a bunch of pens. Bunny's got pen tips. I got a little bit of sativa in the corner of that I'm going to smoke on right now. was gonna say I have access. Oh, whoa. That kind of got me a little bit. Oh. Good, though. Oh. I have acquired the cannabis products. That reminds me. Oh. Oh, what are you all smoking on in chat right now? I just had a dab of sort of some mixed sativa-based dominant BHOs. I don't. It's a couple different varieties there, but. Cool ears. Hey, thank ya. Bunny should almost be wearing the bunny ears, but those cat ears look really cute on you.
Also, as a person who's named Bunny, tired of it.
Yeah, I can see how you'd get tired of the bunny crap after a while. Like, it's all cute and stuff until people start giving you bags of carrots for birthday presents.
No, they just saw me and they're like, "Oh, here's some carrots," and I'm like, it wasn't even a gift. It was just
Herped
Here,
out,
bunny,
Cheech
here's
and
some
Chong
carrots.
Sweet Splash.
garlic cookie.
You guys see the trailer for that new Cheech and Chong movie? It's kind of a documentary movie, but it's gonna be, you know, shenanigans regardless. It looks fucking good though. Also on that same note, Snoop Dogg just dropped a new fucking video, and it was a fucking banger. Snoop hasn't put out a fucking song in a long time that I can remember. It was good. Mighty good. Got Jelly Roll on it and fucking... not Bob Dylan. I don't know. I can't remember everybody that was on it. Good shit though, man. Good shit. My ears grew. Yeah, I was wearing these ears last night. I've been wearing these ones because I'm playing that Oblivion game and I'm a cat. I actually named him Canna. It's Canna the Ninja Cat.
Canna!
He's upstairs somewhere. Not down here yet. When is it being released? You're talking about the Cheech and Chong movie? I don't know. Summer, I'd guess. I don't know. It almost seems like it would be a it almost feels like it would be a direct to video kind of movie, but we'll see. John Grows over on Twitch says, I have shit I grew, but I forgot it was I forgot what it was. I know it was from Coastal Mary Seeds, and I remember using your code CannaBeard25 for 25% off. Hey, right on. So, John Grows is absolutely correct. If you go to Coastal Mary Seeds, it's a seed bank here in Canada. They ship internationally. Whoa. That was a close one, but you're good. Yeah, Coastal Mary Seeds. I can't give you guys any links. I'm sorry, YouTube is a real bastard about that kind of thing. But you can Google it yourself. Just find Coastal Mary Seeds, and when you do, you can use my name, CannaBeard25, CannaBeard25, all one word. Saves 25% off your entire order, which is amazing. That's a big chunk. That's not 5%. That's not 3%. That's not 8%. It's fucking 25% off. That's more than the taxes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's a good fucking discount. So thank you very much, Coastal Mary, for being such an awesome supporter of the channel and giving me such a badass code. Oh, here's a Pepper. Hi, Pepper. Wanna come say hi real quick before I have a dab? Nope, just gonna rub your face all over the legs of things. No, I'm gonna stay just instead of picking up reach.
I got you.
Oop.
I know.
I got a little pepper.
You were wanting my attention for the whole time that I was trying to do my makeup.
Oh, I don't get it. I know. You're sure squirming hard. Like, you want to go?
It's dab time, motherfucking dab time, dab time, dab time. Time to take a fucking
Some
dab
Apple
break.
Betty, dabbing on Apple Betty. Nice. So what do we got? What do we got all here?
Mango Mission. This one is Acapulco. This one is black. Funny
What's
enough,
this one? Yeah, that's fine. Look at all these carts. One here too. Although to be fair, some of those are like over a month old.
Probably about 3 months old.
Yeah, this one got lost for a while, so it's yeah, it's not like we buy these things like weekly or anything. Honestly, they last quite a fucking while. They last for like a couple of weeks, usually each.
Yep.
And if you got a couple of them and you interchange them, they I mean, you buy one a month or something, and you always got a little selection.
I've sort of been doing
Acapulco
that.
Gold.
This has been what's been my like hybrid, and I've actually, as you can see, comparing it to like the things that I have, it actually has tended to become one of my more daily.
So the problem with these things, when you get good brands that are making good fucking concentrates and good cartridges, they're so fucking easy to smoke. You can easily over dab.
Sort of. I don't really over dab. I just don't do this upstairs.
Yeah.
That's all.
Plus
It does
the cats
take
hate
the
it.
place. That too.
The cats hate the fucking torch.
They'll sit there if I have like my pen all day long.
Happy Sunday. Oh. My cat is next to me when I have food, but now the food is gone, so is she. Our cats are really weird. I don't know how to describe our cats, but
They're very different in food.
they're strange animals, man. They're very very cool. They got lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. They got personality for days. How about that?
But just like when you come home, Ken is like, "Where have you been?" Pepper is, "I want you to love me now."
Yeah, Pepper wants attention when we get home, and Cannon wants to smell everything, like our feet and our hands and stuff. He wants to know where we've been and what we've been touching and stuff.
And she don't really like a lot of human food. Like bacon. Who doesn't really like bacon?
Yeah, like you give Cannon goes crazy, and I mean fucking crazy for cold cut ham.
I sent you a comic actually. I think it was like Simon's Cat type comic where it was just like a cat. Super like.
You very carefully open it up, and there's a cat right there.
It was exactly what it was in the things like.
Cats
I have
have
no
really
idea.
good ears, obviously. They have very good directional hearing, which is interesting that animals can radar. They can turn their hearing to better focus in a direction without turning their head. Very bizarre. But on top of that, they have a really good memory bank to sound. They know, they can remember sounds from a long time ago and really, really, really bang on know it. What I'm referring to is our laser pointer has a little keychain thing on the end of it. If you pick up that laser pointer and that little keychain makes even the slightest sound, Ken runs into the room. He gets all ready. He's like, "Where's that laser pointer? I know it's
Or
coming."
even.
He knows the sound of the laser pointer. If we even touch it slightly,
Yeah, I
he'll
was
come
gonna say,
running in.
even if I touch it slightly to try and cap that little thing, because we have a new one that doesn't have that, but he's picked up on something
He knows
else.
the sounds of it so
what that
fucking
is.
well, and it's such a small sound, and he knows it like fucking. He comes running. He's like, "It's the laser pointer!" He gets so excited, dude.
I do try to now play with the string or give him a treat, or both of those in it.
Hi, Dr. Mercenary.
but it's more so to like give them a physical, tangible thing to mind off of.
Yeah. They get all hyper. They get all hyper from the laser pointer, but they get no satisfaction from it. They get zero catch. They're totally blue balled by that. So we give them a shoestring afterwards.
Remember Pepper? She was like hyper for the whole 2-hour movie that we'd watched, and she was just like, alert!
Yeah, it leaves them wanting and hyper, and so we give them a string or something so they can go fucking nuts on it. Give them a little catnip and some strings or something. And
it's a lot better.
About the same. One of our cats is the same with the laser pointer after years of it going missing. Oh yeah, it could be like a year later, 6 months later, you touch that thing and that sound, and he comes, oh, that's that thing. I haven't heard it forever. Where is it? They know. They're smart.
We
man.
lost them for like a while.
Good ear memory. Good sound memory. Trippy. I mean, it's probably a hunting thing.
Yes.
So that they can recognize the sound of like animals foraging and shit.
Yep. And they're house cats.
I don't think I counted my. Yeah, I didn't. I was gonna say, wait a second. I didn't count that fucking cartridge dab I just had.
And I am also spoiled because this one was Hush, but it's a live resin. This one again is a live resin. What's this one?
Yeah, 3 out of 4 are live resins in her cartridges, but
they're strong.
I mean,
that's why I'm not
they're like the same price. It's the same price for like BHO, standard BHO cartridges, and like frickin'
I found a good
live
company
resin
that doesn't
cartridges.
do a lot of added stuff, or they're natural.
That's why I like that one that we
and
got
live
from
resin just
the one we got from Hush. The one we get from Hush, that I keep trying to get you to order from that brand, is a brand that does not add any extra terpenes whatsoever. They just
sometimes
capture
they're
it.
bad.
They capture those. That one's have been good.
Yes, that one's good.
That's why I'm saying that brand doesn't add anything extra. They just capture it in such a way that they retain the terpenes at very high levels.
This one, which is John Chronic.
Excuse me. Yeah, the Egyptians' fascination with cats is pretty trippy. But they are pretty magical animals, man. Same with doggos, man. Doggos are good. Such good pets for the soul, you know? If you got dogs or cats, man, if you got that kind of a pet of some sort, you know, as long as you're taking care of it and being good to your animal and stuff, you should have a pretty fulfilled life as a result of just having an animal in your life. It really does improve your quality of mental well-being and your soul, just having a little creature that gives you joy that you have to take care of and make sure that they're in good shape, and you know it becomes like a joy to take care of them and spoil them and do good things for your animals or your kids or whatever. We just don't want kids. That's really what it boils down to. There are our furry kids. We just kind of don't really want kids. We're both a little bit probably too irresponsible for kids. I mean, I'm sure we'd figure it out in a hurry.
For me, actually, I've got a good reason. I am like the oldest sister that is about like...
You've already done a motherly role.
9 to 14 years older than them, so I took on that role. And I did that for like a good 5 years, besides the 10 years before that. So it was just like, I did all that.
I'm a Toys R Us kid. I just don't want to grow up, is what it boils down to. I am forever going to try to be sort of a free spirit and just enjoy life and kind of be a bit silly and whatnot. Oh! Speaking of being a big fucking kid,
By the way, our cat complains. Well, they complain. They can't. They do.
They got nothing to complain about.
But not truly complain about.
Yeah, they're just used to getting what they want all the time, so they whine a bit. Anyway, it took me about a month of online searching. It was very surprisingly, extremely hard to find this anywhere, online or in stores. But I got the Jack Black 9-inch, 12-inch Steve action figure from Minecraft. I don't give a fuck about the Minecraft movie. It has nothing to do with Jack Black, but this, with just a little bit of modifications, could be a Cannabeard figure. Come on, look at that face. Eh? If I put some sunglasses, some aviators on this guy, use some Sculpey, about triple his beard size,
I think what it
cut down the hair
is,
to a mohawk, tattoo up his arms.
is yours is like a full.
That's why I'm going to put Sculpey in there, and I'm going to repaint his beard and stuff. I'm going to have to redo the beard. It needs to be much bigger than that. It's pretty close. I mean, right off the bat, right out of the box, it is sort of. I mean, I'm a chubby dude. It's a fat dude action figure. I think it's fucking kind of awesome. Anyway, I'm gonna cut the hairline off and probably have to rebuild the mohawk of the hair and the back of the head. I've looked at the way this in. The head is actually in the shape of a bell, so I'm gonna have to cut plastic off of it and resculpt the back of his head and a whole bunch of weird shit. It's gonna be mostly face reconstruction on this, and then I gotta give him some tattoos, color his shirt maybe like a green screen shirt or something like that, and that'll be pretty good to go. The only thing I don't like about it though is there's a big V. He's got a V cut in his shirt. I'm gonna probably make the beard almost as big as the V cut. I'm gonna probably triple to 4 times the length of his beard. My beard's not that long, but it's at least down to here kind of thing range. So if I just wanted to exaggerate it by this much more, it wouldn't be a big deal.
More so just give it more focus and shit.
Yeah, it's close. It's the closest action figure I've ever seen in my entire life that looks like me. That's all I gotta say.
But I've also seen companies that do it.
Oh, you can get custom action figures. You know what okay, you haven't been seeing this because you are glorifiedly stay off of social media for the most part. But lately there has been this absolute flood of AI-generated action figures of people with like their cat and a pipe or whatever their fucking gig is.
I don't gloriously. Somehow I'm good at keeping that out of my feed, and it's not quite a focused attention thing. It's just like, oh, I see something I don't like.
Well, it's more on Facebook than anything. But the brands have been jumping. The brands have been jumping on it too. So you better believe every brand. There was like a McDonald's one I saw, and a fucking. I don't care. It's just. I hate AI slop. Pay real artists, man. Real artists are working hard out there doing real good things. AI is just that. It's slop. It looks friggin' weird.
Circumstances, and I found out that I apparently had kind of trained mine to be a bit more.
I like AI for dealing with complicated tasks. I don't like AI for art generation. I think that's really one of my main things that really bums me out about AI is the art generation thing, because it stole from real artists to generate these things. And on top of that, I'm not a fan of how AI is about 50% of the time wrong. When I Google something now, there's an AI answer first before any real answers. They force this AI answer on you, and at least half the time when I'm asking it questions, it's wrong.
I don't ever pay attention to that one, but the one that I have in the app-wise, I found out I kind of trained to be a bit more accurate.
Yep. Anyway, whatever. It is what it is. Me bitching about AI or fucking not loving the new technology waves isn't gonna change it, so. Hi, Peppa. Came up, got some kisses, going right back down again.
She's looking at it anyway.
Alright,
now she will consider it. I actually forgot that she's kind of okay with it.
It's Canna the one that really hates it.
Yeah.
He gets like offended.
He'll like look at it. He's like
He'll look at it like
pointedly.
Yeah. Motherfucking that's that thing again. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of AI when AI machine cause I don't trust them, but I have to start calling John Connor now. Yeah, well, I don't think Chat GPT is going to take over the world, but
no, especially since there's that funny little video about a person walking and it was like the legs were on the wheel that were just walking, and I'm like, It was a weird meme where it was just like, AI is going to take over the world, and there is an AI generated type video, what they caught a person walking or something, and I think it was a dog, and they're like,
Oh.
like this. Like, beep, 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 beep. I'm like, no.
Well, the only thing I can really say is AI is in its infancy, so it's easy to bitch at it because it's in an awful state right now. It's in a really terrible state.
Unless
It's not
it's carefully trained.
Yeah, it's only given us like, you know, majority correct answers, but not all. For a while there, if this was funny, I saw this going around, but this is true. For a while, if you asked Google what are the best ingredients for pizza, it would tell you glue and rocks in the ingredients. It's because what was happening is all the AI things were scrubbing like Reddit, and they don't know how to tell the difference between fake recipes and real recipes. And if a fake recipe was funny and got a lot of votes up, it's gonna think that's a good recipe, and it just frickin' posts it. Again, AI is in its infancy, and as much as I fucking hated it, probably ain't going anywhere. I just hope that companies calm down a little bit and stop making it such a big deal. For a long time, companies were, or still are, just forcing it into everything that it doesn't need to be in. I watched these couple videos that were pretty funny about useless AI products. They had like AI toasters, AI coffee mugs. There was an AI soap dish or a soap dispenser that was AI. All these things that like do not need fucking AI. They're just using it as a buzzword for the most case to try to sell things these days. It's kind of weird. It is a big topic though. It is a really big thing in the world. It's something that's you know, people are really on one of a couple of camps. They're either they accept it and don't care, they hate it and reject it completely, or are kind of right in the middle and just like sort of, you know, whatever. It just is what it is.
Not intentionally, but I tend to be a person that's in either way at times.
Yeah.
But it's mostly because there's totally different ways that I see things
I have AI jobs. Yeah, like I said, it's just in its infancy. It's in the worst state that it's probably ever going to be in the last couple of years. This is the
All systems online.
Or not from Alan way back. They didn't acknowledge technology for It's also weird. Not weird
They didn't?
Weird-minded, but
They didn't trust his science because he was gay?
it was when they started actually acknowledging it was when I looked up about him, was when we were talking
I've
about
heard that
Reddit
name though.
blowing up.
I've heard that name as sort of like the grandfather of, well, the
AI
internet.
and computers.
Yeah, I was gonna say the internet even. I'm pretty sure he was like one of the dudes that sort of broke some of the codes or something and made it like possible for computing to happen. Something like that.
I still kind of got very lost.
What? Dirty paws? The dirty paw.
But it's from Of Monsters and Men.
Oh, okay. You guys ever see that show Sweet Tooth on Netflix? Is this really? Yeah, see, that's one of the things that really spooks me is, and something that I think everybody should be a little bit concerned about is those deep fake things. I'm not going to get down that rabbit hole, but for real, deep fakes, the AI things, the generations where they can make videos of people saying anything, that's already been used to scam people, faking that they were like the heads of businesses trying to do major trades and stuff, and forcing employees to like fucking steal for. It's crazy, man. You gotta be careful with that shit. That stuff's dangerous. It's the deep fake porns and stuff that they're making of some women and men or whatever, whoever. I don't see a good case use for that. Is really what it's boiling down to. Because I don't see. It seems like it's all nefarious reasons. I can't see the deep fake things. I can't see a single good case scenario for that. It's deception at its core, and I don't like it. I don't like it. No, sir. I don't like it.
I haven't had you in a while.
What's that one?
You're still in the dirt heap. You already had that one.
What is it?
You had that one.
Gold? The gold? Yeah.
But I've kind of stuck to this one because it has more currently.
So my garden, I don't know how your guys' gardens are doing. Actually, I do know how your guys' gardens are doing. Some of them anyway. And I'll show you in a few minutes here. Oh, excuse me. I'll swing over here and we'll take a look at some of your guys' grows here in just a moment. But my grow right now, my Friday grow, you gotta see my Friday grow. Holy shit, it is going nuts in there. The flower stretch was real, and those plants doubled in size. I honestly thought they were going to be small autoflowers in the early days of their growth. Oh, that takes your lungs away.
What does?
It's half reclaimed.
Nope, nothing that.
It's half
I already
reclaimed.
got
It's the
surprised
unicorn
by
poop.
like.
It's the unicorn poop with some really good like golden reclaim. That was like the first couple of days of the brand new torch.
I already got surprised
brand
by
new
like
bits.
new torches.
Oh. Okay. Let's go take a look at your guys' garden. Let's go take a look and see what you guys are growing. Show featured pics. Oh, not a whole lot to show, but let's show some. It's better than nothing. This one? Yep. Okay, so there we go. The little line. The line works. So this is from somebody with a B name. I'll take my glasses off for a second. Ooh. These back ones, these gotta be autos. They're so small, hey? Is this you? Is this Gorilla Glue 4? Nice looking shit anyway. Nice fucking, looks like, if I'm gonna guess just looking at this, this is cocoa blocks. This might have been a oh, you can't see. Shit. There, you can see it here kind of. But there's a cocoa block or a Rockwell block here. I can't quite tell which one it is. It's one or the other. But it was either grown in some sort of a peat brick or a Rockwell brick. And then looking at the rest of these, they look kind of like cocoa.
That was not that much.
No, okay. Yeah, I don't know who it is. It's a B word. Because I'm streaming, it freaking blanks a lot of people's names. Wow, look at that, eh? That's some frosty looking buds. I wonder what that smells like. Looks good though. Yeah. With better lighting, I bet you those are frostier than they look. You almost need to have a flash on a camera when it comes to bud, because the flash highlights and makes all the trichomes glow. Or you need a good set of side lighting. Lighting is really key when it comes to fucking getting these things done up, right? So sometimes, yeah, you can take a flash will kind of cure that for some people if you don't have proper lighting in there. I mean, I got 100 lights in my house, so I got lots of studio lights. Red coming in with the microscope thing. Okay, so if this is as small as you can see, that's still not bad. He was talking about that he needs a better microscope because he can't really see the colors of the trichomes very good. And I can zoom in a little bit better. like this. You can upload these pictures to the computer and zoom in on fucking Photoshop a bunch or something, right? I mean, the resolution's not going to get any better as you zoom in, but you can see, I can tell you right now that most of these trichomes are clear with some cloudy. Clear with some cases of cloudy. That's like the forecast. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so you're right in the middle of flower. You are nowhere near at finish time. I don't see any. I need to see a lot more cloudy. I'm seeing some cloudy, don't get me wrong. There's definitely clouds here. But everything's got to be cloudy and just starting to go into the amber is about where you want to cut it down. As soon as you see like your first signs of amber, I generally like to cut it down within a couple of days of the first amber spotting. I'll usually put it into that darkness. I know it's kind of bro science, but I still do. I do it anyway. I put the thing in the plants into like that 24-hour darkness. I don't go too crazy with it. I just don't feed them at the very end of their cycle, and I like no water, no feed. I'll give them just a day of water, even though it's organics and stuff like that. I'll give them a feeding or two of just pure water before their very, very last days. And then I will kind of starve them about 2 days before I actually cut them down. I won't give them any water because Jaywin was actually talking about this in chat the other day, but it's true, and I definitely follow the same thing. And I guess I never really put it into words why I do it. I just knew in my heart why I did it, and my brain why I did it. But the main reality is that you just don't want to try to dry wet weed. If you just watered it, your weed is going to be as full as it could be with water. If the root is taking up water as it's supposed to, it'll suck up water into the plant system, and then you just gotta evaporate all that extra water off. So if you dry out the plant for like a day, maybe two, don't want to fucking piss it off too bad. You don't want to fuck it up, but a day or two, just so that it's not water gut loaded, so that it's kind of dry in its veins. It'll be that much easier to dry in your drying system, however you do it. And then we got blueberry muffin from a Jeff O'N. Now I don't know if that's just the glow of some purple lights or if that's really that fucking red, but I think it's maybe a bit of both. But that looks nice. I think you can see in the cores here a little bit. Yeah, this, you can see that there's reds in here, like even in the shadows there's reds and stuff. So that's not all lighting. It might be a bit of lighting that's making it have a bit of that overtone glow, but this has definitely got some purples for sure. Wow. Oh, that is it. The first one there? Yeah. Dang, eh? And then these are jelly donuts. Nice little clusters, man. Healthy looking plants. Look at that. Hey, those Vivo Sun fans, how are those things working out for you? Their old ones were catching fire. I know they're not going to catch fire anymore because they fucking, that was some bad mojo. Wow, look at that. That's some density. That'll be some relatively easy trimming. I like it when they do this big clustering of buds and then just like, you know, generic support leaves. This is pretty easy. You just cut this guy right here off, snip. Cut this one here off near the base around here, snip. Same with this one here. You follow this one up to the base down here, snip. And then you can just cut the rest of these little leaves in half. And there you go. Bud. Done. Oh, yeah, look at the big one. Look at that frog. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. Purple lights. Yeah, it's cool. Hey man, I started on purple lights and you know what? They do work. But look at the hair groupings, the hairy knuckles on these leaves, man. The frost is like pushing into the leaves. Like, you call these sugar leaves. These are actually really, really, really good. This is the kind of trim that you want to keep for sure. This is the trim that you want to keep. Hey, little dog hair. Woo! I got cat hairs, man. I see those things all the time. It might be a cat hair, whatever. Might be a people hair. Who cares? Just a hair. It happens. It's sticky ass weed, man. And I got animals and I got fucking hair on everything.
Is the plant okay?
What?
That can of chili.
Oh, he just ate a fucking one little leaf on the bottom. No, it's fine. I just don't want him getting into that habit. That's such a bad habit. I saw this on Instagram or something. Jaywin putting, this is his stock. He did a harvest, right? He just put fucking eyes on it. It looks like a fucking alien. I love it.
Yeah.
It's got these two bulbous things. That's so good. Dude, that's fucking genius. You need to put like a word bubble on that thing or something. I don't know, but that's fucking good stuff. And then here's another line. Putting a new line in so I can see where we've been. There we go. I'm coming back here. Oh, there we go. Good showing, everybody. By the way, if you want your pictures featured on the show, you just gotta post it in the show featured pics section on the Discord. Links are below on YouTube and on Twitch somewhere. Harder to find on Twitch, but it's there, I swear. Jaywin can spam an invite if he feels like it, but there's links to be found. No, they're not hard to find. You came down this morning kind of like without your morning coffee, and you seem to be in a little naturally smiley mode at the moment. Nice.
Well, when you hit something that really hurt, it hurts.
Yes. Oh yeah. That was 90%
I
of the
literally
face.
had just hit it, and
I'm just saying it's nice to see a smile on you. Your smile is looking beautiful, my love. That's all. Your smile makes me smile. Know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
The penis came back. It just got
Stop
rolled out.
bonking your elbow. It's gonna keep irritating it and making it freaking sore or longer. Stop bonking it. Put a band-aid on it. It'll give you that memory. Honestly. A band-aid doesn't do it much for a lot of things, but sometimes it's not only a bit of a placebo effect having a band-aid that it heals something, but having a bandage on something will, if you put a band-aid on your finger, you're not going to bonk that finger nearly as much because you can't move it a little bit. It's been slightly hindered or it feels different. Therefore, you will remind yourself that it's sore and to baby it. It's a physical addition, something alien to remind you about that area, and you will bonk it less if you put like a bandage on it, especially if you can feel that bandage. That's all. Yeah, stop bonking it. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. There we go. Thank you, sir. Oh, 3 cheers for Jaywin as a fucking as a channel friend first, moderator, and like, you know, just general supporter, cool dude. By the way, go check out his videos. He's got a YouTube channel. He does. He's got some amazing edible recipes. If you're looking for edibles, man, if you're looking for a way to eat your cannabis, go look at Training with Jaywin. If you're looking, please post the links to your YouTube channels there as well, since you're sitting there pretty and doing that. Go right ahead, please, sir. You can throw your Instagram if you got a link to, whatever. Do it all. Spam yourself, please. But if you're also looking to train your plants in some really bizarre ways, like that weird spider alien bug thing that we just saw, that's one of his. He does some amazing, hence the Training with Jaywin name. But yeah. Thank you, bro. That reminds me, I'm not going to drop names. Those of you who know. But one of my old moderators that we've kind of separated in our ways had a good sesh the other day and a good chat, and it was just like the old days, man. It was good to talk to an old friend, and it had been too long, and it was just it was nice. and it felt good. It felt good to connect with somebody I hadn't talked to in a while, and you know, just like the old days, man. Just get high and chat it up, and you know, it was all good. It was a good time. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Take time to repair friendships if you can, man. The older you get, the harder those motherfuckers are to make, man. And friends are friends, man. They separate for years sometimes and come back, and you know, you're still good, bro. Good. Sometimes people just need time as humans, man. Sometimes you need time to change and evolve in one way or the other, man. Sometimes you do just separate and evolve in different ways and separate from friends, and that happens sometimes. But you know, reach out to someone that you miss. Do it. You might be surprised. Definitely be checking out J-Win's recipes. Oh yeah, they're good, man. Good stuff. Yeah, on it's Training with J-Win. Training with J-Win is the YouTube channel. Us cannabis channels are super fucking hard to find on YouTube, man. You gotta be signed in as an adult. You gotta be already in that fucking sort of fold, looking up that kind of stuff, so that even when you type it in, that the algorithm finds you. Yeah, it's weird stuff, man. One N, but all one word. Yep. He posted some links there just a moment ago. Here, I'll do it too with my master account. Here, I'm gonna copy it. Copy link address, and right here through the master one, I will repost them now. This is his YouTube channel. Right on. Yeah, I'm pretty in a comfortably stoned place too, man. I don't know, but smoking a lot of sativa, that kind of gets you uppity too.
I think that's why I made like a little slight switch. I'm just, you know.
What do you got there now? Is that a hybrid?
Pie.
That's a hybrid?
Yeah.
And that's the Georgia pie?
Yeah.
Somebody in chat was smoking Georgia pie like last week or something right when we got this, and she was like, "Hey, that's the same thing we got." And I couldn't tell you the fucking flavor of this, so I'm gonna have another puff off it. Find out next on Cannabis Grows.
It tastes different now that I've had it for so long and got used to it, but I remember herbal in like tea.
Oh yeah,
tea.
weird.
I was like, I don't know.
Yeah. But in a good way. It's like
Sweet
weed
herbal.
tea.
Yeah.
It's like somebody made fucking a herbal tea
But
with weed.
Yes.
Weird. That's not bad.
No.
It's
That
got
might
a
also
weird
be
funk.
why it's like.
I want another dab of this.
At least it worked, though.
So, I'm using this old E-leaf. Look at this fucking old monster, man. This old E-leaf. There's a single one of those big brown batteries in here like this. And
time to take a fucking dab break.
this motherfucker has lasted me over a decade. I've had this battery pack for over a decade. If you know the system, you know the system. E-leaf, this thing's a fucking tank. I quit cigarettes with this. This thing right here is my buddy. This is my buddy. I don't want to get rid of it because it's used for the cannabis things now. But this thing helped me quit cigarettes. For real. I stopped 20-year cigarette habit with the help of this little stupid box. I quit that shit after about a year. I vaped for about a year and a half, and then was just like, I woke up one day and I was mixing a cartridge and stuff, and I'm like, I took one puff and I was just like, fucking gross. I don't want to do this anymore. And I just stopped. I just stopped vaping after like a year and a half clean of cigarettes. I just said, I don't want to fucking vape no more. I'm done. I'll just smoke weed. If I want to smoke something, I'll grab a joint or something.
Yeah, like there's like right here. There's like
Have I already went through the featured picks? Yes, I did. Not that long ago either. What time is it? It's like 1 o'clock, so at around 40 minutes in the video. If you were going to scrub back after the fact, you can do it on YouTube, probably easier than you could on Twitch, but they do exist in both formats. And how about those Dab Blaster tips? So the tips are in. The tips are in. We've sized it up with the templates. The templates have been okayed by the fella. I've paid him in full. I should get a text message any day here, or an email, sorry, any day that my run is done. And then I need to get some boxes in. I got everything else all signed up, ready to go. Everything's good to go, except I need some boxes, and I need to make some sort of either a sales portal, or I'm just gonna do it via an email system. I don't know. Email is probably the easiest, but it's probably the spookiest for the consumer. So I don't know. I'll see if I can find an easy way, because I know that Etsy will fucking crush this in seconds if they discover that it's anything to do with pot smoking. They will crush it right away. I no longer own my domain, so I can't do a website anymore. I had to let it go this year. I couldn't afford it. So cannabeardgrows.com. I actually need to scrub that from my description below. I gave it up. I own the .com name. I just gave up my domain. I no longer have a website. The .com just goes to a 504 or whatever. Site not found. Anyway, had to give it up, man. Couldn't afford it. Couldn't afford it. It's been a tough year. Oh yeah, the winner has been picked long before session. It was picked up. I actually gave people about another 6 hours. I maybe 8 hours or whatever it was. But I got up early for the show, and I pulled the winner this morning instead of last night. But doesn't matter. Pulled the winner. Winner has been decided. I've got a screenshot of their winning comment and everything on the video that it was. And I'm gonna make a video. When I'm done this, give me about a half an hour or an hour at most, folks. I will upload a new video on the channel. It'll just be like a 3-minute video announcing them. I'm not telling you here. I'm not telling you here. All I gotta say is diligence pays. That's all I'm saying. People that were very, very active had a larger chance. That's the bottom line. People that were flooding it had good chances, and there was a few of you. There was a few people that were definitely very, very, very active and posting on many videos. So, good job, everybody. It works good. That's a good system. That drives traffic like crazy. I was kind of like, I almost did it as a joke to see if it would drive traffic up, and it absolutely did. It made people go on to videos they've never seen, and at least some of you watched some of my old videos. You know what I mean? So everything across the board gets like little dings. A little bit of traffic on everything. Again, this channel's not monetized, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to fuck with the algorithms a little bit and see how I can become more relevant. However, that is possible to do, because I know some channels, most of the channels that are like a lot bigger than me don't show cannabis, but there's a couple out there, I'm not gonna name their names, but you know who they are fucking slaying it, and I'm kind of just a little jelly in their numbers. I'll be honest. I mean, it's hard to, I don't know, I think I know what it is though. I do. I think I've discovered what a good portion of the problem has been, is my switch to live video over a live stream format over videos. I haven't been doing a whole lot of videos, and I think that really does deter people, because I know some people say, hey, you haven't posted a video in like months. I'm like, what are you talking about? I post fucking 2 a week, 3 a week sometimes. What are you talking about? I go to the live section and they're like, holy shit, there's everything that's been missing. I didn't know where it was. And that's a common mistake, man. People don't know about the fucking live tab, and the live tab isn't always front and center. The videos is front and center though. And I can kind of shuffle some of the things on my homepage around, but you know, that's not what everybody uses all the time, so it is what it is. And it's weird. YouTube's a weird place to frickin' be on and have to function.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I've seen a
It's
couple
a weird,
pages
it's a
that-
weird ass fucking environment. Kind of stressful at times too, to be honest. The YouTube burnout is real. YouTube stress is real. I don't know. I do it because I like it, and I'm doing what I like to do, and that's why the formats are kind of the way they are. I generally prefer a live format. I like communicating with chat. I discovered right away that the viewer was the most important thing about these channels. The fact that I could leverage the masses' knowledge, the fact that I could ask you guys a question, I could do a video and be like, I fucked up, my plants didn't work, this happened, this is what they look like. Does anybody got any suggestions on what I did wrong? This is my first video way back when I fucking admitted defeat, that a light bulb popped up on the top of my head because that video went not viral, but it went crazy. For me at the time, it was my biggest hitting video. It had tons of interaction. Everybody had an opinion, and a lot of the opinions were really helping me out. I was reading on it. I read everything. I always read everything. I read everything. Everything, including your fucking weird, shitty ass comments. You know who you are, and you get banned if you get really gross. But there's some shitty comments every once in a while that I have to fucking exit off, but it's so rare. I get like 1 or 2 a month. So you guys are awesome in general. You guys are 99% amazing. Yeah. I forgot where I was going. I got derailed. Yeah, it's a weird thing though. Anyway, like I said, I do what I like to do, but I have been thinking about videography a lot more lately, and I do enjoy editing. I really do, and I do kind of miss it. And I do videos once in a while for like my chicken channel and stuff, and occasionally things for the fucking gaming channel. But I think I need to do some more occasional things for the cannabis channel in video format. There's some very simple things that I can do and that I know about that I could do videos easily, and they would probably do better than my live streams. But I don't want to do videos every single week because I don't know, I have a lot on my plate. I do a lot of things, and I don't know. It's all about balance. I gotta enjoy what I'm doing. As soon as you don't enjoy it and it feels like work is when the joy leaves. You don't want it. I don't want it to become that. I want it to still be fun. I don't know. I'll find a happy medium. There is a couple of videos that I've got in mind that I'm gonna do here pretty soon, I think. Also, we're in the middle of like tearing our yard apart and packing our house and stuff because we gotta move in the next foreseeable unknown future. Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing that sucks, man. It's just this looming thing. We gotta keep showing the house off to people, and then they keep fucking going, yeah, and making a face and leaving. Nobody wants to buy this house because it's a fucking bomb. A lot of problems with this house.
All the problems were here when we got here. Haven't really gotten better though.
Man, that's sad to see that fucking go, but it's good.
Bye-bye.
It was just a mix, but it was sativa. It was the last of the green crack and all that.
I think most of that is gone in mine.
Yeah,
I think I have like the tiniest little.
I had a corner. I really took some time with my hot plate and stuff, and like put it all into one corner and stuff, and then yeah, it's gone.
I just used
Yeah, but I don't make any money on this channel. I can't make any money on this channel. That's where the balance really boils down to. And it has nothing to do with the money per se, but it's hard to put. I was doing it for years. I look back at my content. Look, I got thousands and thousands of fucking videos, for Christ's sake. I put a lot into this channel for a long time, and I'm getting financially nothing back in return for there's no incentive and reward financially to put in extra work on this channel. This channel is meant to be a documentation of my growth, and that's it. I just wanted to document my growth, and I like live streaming. I find it far more rewarding being able to communicate with people, and I don't know, there's just something about live streaming I prefer, and I try to have multiple cameras and a setup that makes it, you know, kind of worthwhile. But I understand that the live streams are harder to find for people, like I was saying, but again, I'm not really, I want to see better numbers. Of course, everybody wants growth and wants their thing, whatever they're doing, to do better. But I don't care enough to like change what I'm doing or change the core of what I'm doing. Like a lot of channels, when everybody got kicked out of the monetize, what happened is a couple of years ago, everybody that was doing weed got kicked out of the monetization program. There's a whole bunch of us that were in it. A few of us got trailed on for a little bit, and then everybody all got cut off in the end. But if you're showing pot or smoking pot, you're cut off. That's bottom line. If you're showing it or smoking it or talking about how to do it with pictures, that's it. No, you're cut off. You're out of the frickin' program. You're a dangerous channel. So a lot of channels stopped doing those things. They said, okay, well, what are the things that are getting us in trouble? Smoking pot, showing weed, and showing weed. Okay, so we won't really show very much weed. We'll be very limited on how much weed we show. We won't really smoke it on camera anymore. And a bunch of channels just sort of swapped into like weed talk shows, weed news, which is cool. I actually find some of it quite entertaining, to be honest. I watch a few of them, but it is what it is. A lot of channels, in order to maintain any sort of monetization and relevancy and algorithmic growth, they had to abide by YouTube's rules. And again, I never started this to become famous or to do something fucking to make a whole bunch of money off YouTube. I just did it as a way to document what I was doing and maybe ask some questions and stuff. That's what it turned into really quickly. I just kind of was like, well, I don't know, I'll just post some videos of what I'm doing, kind of thing, and we'll just do that. It's like a vlog, as they call it, a video blog, and I maintain that format, I think, pretty well, because that's like the whole goal of this. It was never to become like a giant YouTube fucking weed channel.
No.
Not really. Like I said, everybody wants growth, though. That's sort of the worm on the hook, though. Is everybody, no matter what you're doing, if you're just trucking along, having fun, doing your thing, not worrying about the fucking outside world, that's fine. But then when you look at numbers and stuff, because you have to, because
take a fucking dab break.
There's a thing I gotta manage, and you know it I don't know, it's weird. It's just a weird fucking thing, man. YouTube's bizarre. I was a furniture removalist for 5 years. One of the most stressful things you can do in your life. I'm dealing with removing. Yeah, no shit, eh? I feel like I show love on my channel. Again, I like what I'm doing. If I didn't get a personal satisfaction out of my channel, I wouldn't do it. Roadkill Skunk? That sounds like it fucking stinks. Okay,
You're very much of a skunk.
I got just a little bit one left. Yeah, I like skunk. It reminds me of here. I grew up in like the Kootenays, lower BC, and there's skunk cabbage and shit in the woods. We actually have real skunks in the woods. So skunk smell is like, smells kind of homey.
I remember we smelled
It's familiar.
weirdly.
And it's not really skunk smell, but it has some similar notes, and it stinks, so people just called it skunk or whatever, but good.
You have a particular stink.
It does. It's got a weird funk. It might share some terpene values with actual skunk spray. I don't know. I actually have no idea about that. I've never really thought about that too hard. Interesting thought. It's an interesting line of thought to go down, though. It's almost something I want to kind of research now and find out if there is any. Well, maybe somebody in the chat can do that real quick if anybody's got free hands. It feels like doing a little bit of 2-minute frickin' internet sleuthing. Are there any common terpenes in skunk weed and actual skunk spray? And or skunk cabbage? And like, does skunk cabbage have anything with skunk, or does it just stink by itself? People go, ew, it stinks. That must smell like a skunk. Like, is it just one of those things where people just have...
I don't know.
I wonder, though. And same with weed. I wonder if there's any similar terpenes on that level, and or if it's literally just a name. Cheers. Getting small dabs out of that, but they taste so good, and I'm kind of okay with like kind of prolonging that a little bit. I kind of wish that was a bit bigger of a dab.
Early one day.
You woke up earlier than me today. You can. I gotta go help my mom do some shit, and I got things to do for a bit here, but that's okay.
I seen it there and I'm like,
Riverbend coming in with some fucking internet sleuthing. Here we go. Key takeaway is skunky smell of cannabis is primarily due to 3-methyl 2-butane 1-ethanol, something, a violet sulfur compound, not terpenes, as previously believed. Inaccurate, attributed to a skunk-like odor to terpenes. Okay. So sophisticated research methods have revealed that the MBT main contributor to cannabis skunky aroma. Okay, so then yes, it does have similar compounds to a skunk, because I believe skunk produces a form of, again, somebody else can freaking pull up the skunk fucking information, but I'm pretty sure that some of those sulfury compounds are in a skunk spray, and maybe that's just sort of you're getting a natural sulfur, and maybe that's what you're kind of like attributing. Huh. Well, how about that? See, that's what. Thank you for that, by the way. All my screens are full. Saves me researching it. I appreciate that. And thank you for the biddies, Mr. Win. Okay. I think I want one more real dab of that. I think I want to hit it a little bit hotter.
I have like
I gotta figure out how to make that coffee stronger. I even put it on as a bold, which means it's a slower drip, so it kind of like lets it soak more. And it was still super watery. I don't know why. It was a pretty fine grind too. I'm quite surprised. Fuck, I couldn't find my French press. I know I have bought a French press and I cannot find it. And And I really hope that it didn't get mixed into one of the donation boxes when we were like doing garage sales and shit. 'Cause I haven't seen it in a fucking while. Probably just in the back of a cupboard somewhere. Here. It's hard to get a big dab out of that right now. I don't know if it's me talking it out or if it's just the level that it's at, but it tastes good, but I'm getting these like, you know, okay sized dabs. They're okay. I'm not coughing, I'm not dying. I mean, I guess it's a good thing. Oh, look at that. I've beaten you, honey. You gonna let that happen? Tired? Apparently she is gonna let that happen today, maybe. I can win once in a while, eh? Quit smoking cigarettes and you too can be a champion dabber. Cigarettes are bad for you, okay? Just smoke more pot. Give up cigarettes if you're smoking them. Fuck that shit, man. It's bad for you. Become a champion dabber like Bunny there. Don't smoke cigarettes, kids. Bad for your health. Anyway, that's the takeaway. Have a wonderful afternoon, everybody. I would let my chickens have. I already let them out today, and or would be out there playing with them or giving them cake or something today. But it's fucking raining and gross out this morning. It's all cloudy and kind of miserable. But have a shiny, wonderful day anyway. And I'll see you guys later. If you follow me on Twitch, I'll be on later playing multiplayer or more Oblivion. One or the other, man. Because I fucking just absolutely loving it. So have a good one. Oh, the draw thing. Yes, soon. Within the next half an hour or hour of this video ending, I'll have the video out for the winner. I'm gonna basically wrap this all up, film that, post it, and then it'll be live. So soon. Let me grab a free fresh on my coffee, go to the bathroom, come back. I'll do all that. So very shortly. Stay tuned. I'll see you guys soon.